Welcome back, everyone. But don't just scroll away, because what you're about to hear is not just a simple story. It's not only for your listening practice. It's a story about effort, courage, and the price of every dream. It's about a young man who had almost nothing, but refused to accept that nothing would ever change. This is the story of Leo, and this is the story of why nothing in life is free. Leo was 20 years old. He lived in a small, quiet town surrounded by tall mountains and narrow roads. It was the kind of town where everyone knew each other. Life there was peaceful, but opportunities were few. Leo had big dreams, bigger than his town, bigger than his situation. He wanted to build a chain of restaurants one day. He wanted to become a successful entrepreneur. He wanted to give his family a life where money was not a daily worry. But dreams feel heavy when your pockets are empty. His father, Mark, worked as a mechanic. Some days there was work, some days there wasn't. His mother, Claire, cleaned houses to earn extra money. They worked hard, yet it was still difficult to pay bills on time. Leo's real sister, Sophie, was 10 years old. She looked at him like he was already a hero. One cold evening, Leo sat outside their small house. The sky was clear, filled with stars. He looked up and whispered, "I want to give my family a better life, but how do I start when we barely have enough to survive?" The next day, he spoke to his father. Mark listened quietly and then said something simple but powerful. "Leo, dreams are not free. If you want something, you must fight for it. Start with what you have, even if it's small." Those words stayed with him. Later that day, while walking through town, Leo noticed something. People loved fresh bread, but the nearest bakery was far away. Families had to travel to get it. That's when an idea formed in his mind. What if he sold fresh bread in his town? It sounded simple, but there was a problem. Leo had no money to buy bread in bulk. Still, he decided to try. He walked miles to the bakery in the next town. The owner was Mr. Anderson, an older man known for being serious and cautious. People said he trusted no one. Leo stood in front of him and said, "Sir, I want to sell your bread in my town. I don't have money to pay you now, but give me 1 week. I will sell it, return your money, and keep only a small profit." Mr. Anderson looked at him carefully. "Why should I trust you?" Leo replied, "Because I am determined, and I will prove myself." There was silence. Then Mr. Anderson said, "1 week. If you fail, don't come back." Leo woke up early the next morning. He carried the bread back to his town. He set up a small stand near the park. With energy in his voice, he called out, "Fresh bread, warm and delicious." At first, people walked past him. They were unsure, but Leo offered free samples. Slowly, someone stopped, then another. By the end of the day, he had sold everything. That evening, he returned to the bakery and paid Mr. Anderson in full. "You kept your word," the old man said. "Come back tomorrow." From that day, Leo worked harder than he ever had. He woke up at 4 in the morning. He walked to the bakery. He carried bread back. He sold with a smile. He greeted every customer with respect. After 2 months, he saved enough to buy a small cart. It made transportation easier. His sales increased. One day, a customer said, "Leo, why don't you bake your own bread? You're good at selling. If you bake, you'll earn more." The idea excited him, but it also frightened him. He had never baked before. That night, he thought deeply. He realized something important. Success is not free. Knowledge is not free. Growth is not free. If he wanted more, he had to learn. The next morning, he asked Mr. Anderson, "Will you teach me how to bake?" The old man frowned. "If I teach you, you won't buy from me anymore." Leo answered honestly, "You gave me my first chance. I won't forget that. If I grow, I'll always respect you." After a long pause, Mr. Anderson agreed. Training began before sunrise. Leo learned to mix flour, knead dough, control temperature, and wait patiently. His first attempts were terrible. The bread was too hard, sometimes too soft, sometimes burnt. One afternoon, after ruining another batch, Leo sat down in frustration. "Maybe I'm not good enough," he whispered. But then he remembered his father's words, "Dreams are not free." He stood up and tried again. Day after day, he practiced. Slowly, his hands grew stronger, his timing improved, his bread became better. After 2 weeks, Mr. Anderson tasted a loaf and smiled. "This is perfect. You're ready." Leo rented a small oven at home. His family supported him. Sophie helped pack bread. His mother made tea while he worked late. His father repaired small tools for him. Soon, Leo added cookies and pastries. Customers loved them. But success never comes without tests. One day, a new bakery opened in town. It was modern, colorful, and large. The owner, Eric, had more money. His shop looked impressive. Leo's sales dropped. Fear returned. For a moment, he felt defeated, but instead of complaining, he observed. He asked customers what they liked about the new bakery. "It's clean. It looks beautiful. The cakes are decorated nicely." Leo realized he needed to improve. He painted his cart. He added decorations. He learned cake decorating from books and free videos at the library. He offered better service. He listened more carefully to customers. Slowly, people returned. An elderly woman once told him, "Many give up when things get hard. You didn't. That's why we trust you." Months passed, and Leo saved enough money to rent a small shop. It wasn't fancy, but it was warm. He named it Leo's Fresh Bakes. His family helped him run it. Business grew steadily. Then came another test. One stormy night, a small fire started near his oven. Leo managed to stop it quickly, but much of his equipment was damaged. The next morning, people gathered outside his shop. "What will he do now?" they whispered. Leo felt pain in his heart, but he did not feel defeat. He said quietly, "This is just another challenge." He checked his savings. It wasn't enough. For a moment, fear returned, but he remembered how he started, with nothing but belief. He asked for advice from Mr. Anderson, who had now retired. "You already know what to do. Work harder. Believe in yourself." Leo began baking from home again with limited tools. He told customers honestly, "I will keep serving you, even if it's small." Something beautiful happened. People helped him. Some donated ingredients. Some offered small loans. Others helped clean and repair the shop. Leo understood something powerful. When you refuse to give up, people see your effort. They want to support someone who helps themselves. After months of rebuilding, Leo reopened his bakery. It was better than before. New paint, new decorations, new products. On reopening day, the mayor of town said, "You are an inspiration." Leo stood in front of the crowd and said, "Nothing in life is free. Not success, not respect, not love. Everything must be earned with hard work and patience." From that day on, his bakery became more than a shop. It became a symbol of determination. Leo didn't just build a business, he built trust, he built respect, he built confidence. His story teaches us something simple but powerful. Dreams require sacrifice. Failure teaches strength. Hard work attracts support, and giving up is never the answer. If you feel small right now, remember Leo. If you feel afraid, remember his fire. If you think you don't have enough, remember how he started. Nothing is free, but everything is possible. And just like Leo, you can begin today.